Dear students, in this video, we are going to discuss the applications of Newton's second law of motion. Okay, now just think the answers to my questions. Question number 1. Have you ever seen a cricket player pulling his hands backwards or lowering his hands to catch a fast cricket ball? I'm sure you all must have seen those bowlers who are doing catch out. What do? They just lower their hands to catch a ball. Do you know why they do so? Just think. Question number 2. Have you ever seen an athlete participating in high jump? Do you know why that athlete is made to fall either on a cushioned bed or on a sand bed? I'm sure you all must be thinking now. Question number 3. You all must have heard this. Wear seat belts, otherwise you will be penalized. But do you know why they are used? To avoid accidents. Yeah, somewhere true, but you might not be knowing that Newton's second law is the science behind the working of seat belts. Yes, that's true. But how? Okay, so now I am going to give you an insight to the underlying concepts behind these questions. So my first question was about a cricket player who lowers his hands to catch a cricket ball. So why does he do that? You know that Newton's second law is force equals to mass into acceleration. But acceleration is nothing but change in velocity per unit time. Okay, so F remains as it is, M remains as it is. In place of A, I can write V minus U by T, where V stands for final velocity, U stands for initial velocity, and T stands for the time in which the change has been brought. So this is Newton's second law. Now coming back to the discussion, when a player lowers his hand to catch a cricket ball, what is he doing? He is increasing the time to catch the ball. He is increasing time. So this T, time, increases, isn't it? If T increases, F decreases, because T is the denominator of this equation, and always keep in mind when denominator increases, the overall result decreases. So what I'll give you an example here. You have here 8 divided by 4 and 8 divided by 2. The same number is once getting divided by 4 and the other time it is getting divided by 2. 8 divided by 4 is going to give you 2. 8 divided by 2 is going to give you 4. So more the denominator, lesser the result. Lesser the denominator, more the result. Of course, you can make a comparison between the two results. So here, when the cricket player is actually lowering his hands, he is increasing the time T. And when he is increasing the time T, denominator is increasing and force eventually decreases. Do you know what has he done? He has reduced that force with which the ball is going to strike to his hands. So that's how the ball, the impact of the falling ball, the impact of catching a ball is now less. Otherwise it would have been more. So this is how the cricket player saves himself from injury by lowering his hands. Right? Now coming to my second question, that was when the athletes are performing high jump, why they are made to fall on a cushioned bed or on a sand bed. The reason is the cushioned bed and sand bed, they are very softer. when the person actually falls on them, the velocity of that person does not instantaneously become zero. उस velocity को zero होते हुए कुछ time लगता है. So T increases when a person is made to fall on a cushion bed, right? Time increases. So when time increases, force decreases. So the force with which he has hit that cushion bed, that is very less, and that's how he saves himself from any injury. Okay. And the third application, again the same, it is the application of a seat belt. What happens, due to inertia, whenever brakes are applied, dead brakes you must have heard, when you are traveling on a GT road, where your velocity, where the speed of the vehicle is so high, if you would have to instantaneously lower down the speed, your body will tend to move forward. Okay, why is that so? Because of inertia. Okay, inertia of motion. So what happens when you are wearing a seat belt? You are resisting your body to fall forward, और आपका velocity एकदम से zero नहीं होगा. So you are basically increasing the time when you are wearing a seat belt, and that's how the force also decreases, because again the same concept, increase in denominator means decrease in the result. Okay, so that's how you are decreasing that force with which you are falling forward, and of course you are saving yourself from any injury. So these are the applications of Newton's second law. Think of some other applications also, where you see that increasing the time actually decreases the force. Thank you.